Once upon a time, in a land where the skies danced with colors at dawn and whispered secrets at dusk, there was a forest unlike any other. It was vast, ancient, and magical, with trees that reached for the heavens and rivers that sang in harmony with the wind. At the heart of this forest stood the Tree of Souls, a majestic and glowing entity that connected all living beings, animals, humans, and even the skies above through the invisible threads of emotions. It was said that the tree could feel every joy, every sorrow, and every fear within the forest, binding everyone together in a tapestry of shared feelings. In a nearby village lived a little boy named Aryan. He was a curious soul, always asking questions, always dreaming of adventures. Aryan had just moved to the village with his family, and though the new surroundings intrigued him, he often felt lonely. One bright morning, with the sun painting the world in hues of gold, Aryan decided to explore the forest that everyone in the village spoke of with both awe and fear. As he wandered deeper into the woods, the world around him seemed to transform. The air grew cooler, the light softer, and the sounds of nature became a symphony of life. Birds with feathers like rainbows flitted from tree to tree, singing songs that made Aryan's heart soar. A little further, he saw a mighty lion resting under a tree, its golden mane shimmering in the sunlight, while a playful young elephant splashed water from a bubbling stream. But the most remarkable sight was a tiny mouse sitting at the base of an enormous tree with glowing leaves. It was the Tree of Souls. The mouse looked up at Aryan with eyes that seemed to hold centuries of wisdom. "Welcome, Aryan," it said in a voice as soft as the breeze. Startled but fascinated, Aryan listened as the mouse continued. "You are the chosen one, the one who can feel and understand the emotions of the forest. This tree connects us all, and through it you will learn the power of empathy." As Aryan touched the tree, a wave of emotions washed over him. He could feel the pride and duty of the lion Ryan, who spoke in a deep, resonant voice. "I am the protector of this forest," he said, "but the burden grows heavier every day. I fear I may one day fail to defend it." Beside him, the elephant Gajendra added with a voice full of sadness, "I have seen humans destroy so much of the forest. They don't understand the pain they cause us, and it breaks my heart." Aryan's heart ached for the animals. "Why does the tree share such heavy feelings?" he asked. The mouse, now perched on Aryan's shoulder, replied, "Because emotions are the threads that weave our lives together. Only by understanding each other's feelings can we heal the wounds of the world." Before Aryan could respond, the sky darkened. A menacing storm cloud began to gather, its thunderous voice shaking the forest. It was Virok, a once kind cloud who had been consumed by anger and betrayal. "You have forgotten me," Virok roared. "I gave the forest rain, nurtured its trees, and brought life to its creatures, but none of you cared when I needed you. Now I will bring destruction instead of life." The animals trembled, and even the mighty Ryan looked uncertain. "We must stop Virok," he said, his voice heavy with determination. "But how? His rage is too great." Gajendra spoke with quiet wisdom. "We cannot fight anger with anger. Only empathy can calm his storm. We must show him that he is not alone." Despite his fear, Aryan stepped forward. "I will help," he said. "I may be small, but I can feel the pain of others. Maybe I can help Virok too." The journey to face Virok was long and filled with challenges. Aryan and the animals crossed rivers that seemed to echo with sorrow, climbed mountains that loomed like fears, and walked through dark caves where the shadows whispered of despair. Along the way, Aryan learned about the animals' deepest fears and hopes. Ryan confessed his insecurity about being a leader, while Gajendra shared his dream of a world where humans and animals lived in harmony. The little mouse reminded them all that even the smallest beings could make a big difference. When they finally reached Virok, the storm cloud loomed above them, crackling with anger. Lightning flashed and thunder roared as he bellowed, "Why have you come? To fight me? You cannot win." Aryan stepped forward, his voice steady despite his trembling hands. "No, Virok, we have not come to fight. We have come to understand. I feel your pain, the loneliness, the anger. You gave so much to the forest, and it hurt when you felt forgotten. But destroying it won't ease your pain. Let us help you heal." Virok hesitated, his stormy form flickering. You understand my pain? How could you, a mere boy? Aryan placed his hand over his heart, because I felt lonely too. I know what it's like to feel like no one cares, but we do care, Virok. The forest cares, the animals care, I care. The tree of souls began to glow with a warm golden light, its branches shimmering as the emotions of the forest flowed through it. One by one, the animals stepped forward to share their feelings. Ryan roared with pride. I have always admired your strength, Virok. Gajendra said, your reign has given us life. We have always been grateful, even if we failed to show it. And the little mouse added, you are not alone, Virok. You are a part of us. Tears of rain fell from Virok as his anger dissolved into sorrow, then relief. I have been so lost in my rage that I forgot what it means to be loved. I am sorry. Aryan smiled, his eyes shining with compassion. It's okay, Virok. We all make mistakes. What matters is that we learn and grow together. With those words, the storm faded and the forest was bathed in sunlight once more. The tree of souls stood taller and brighter than ever, its leaves shimmering with the shared emotions of joy, love, and unity. The animals cheered, and even Virok's once dark form now glowed with a soft, peaceful light. Aryan returned to his village, forever changed by the journey. He often visited the forest, knowing it was more than just a place. It was a living reminder of the power of empathy, the strength of unity, and the beauty of understanding each other's emotions. The forest flourished, and so did Aryan, carrying the lessons of the tree of souls in his heart, ready to share them with the world.